Forbidden Shrine. I thought this to be a bad stage for the Ezzy, but we've seen it time and time again just on this tournament today alone. The Ezzy seems to be working out really well here. Douchlas can't pick the stage, it worked out. The Scano versus Lilligate started on the stage, it worked out for the Ezzy side, back to back, and now we're starting out on the stage again. Douchlas definitely happy with this pick, but we're having Zurong out for PAIKOr, not trying to take any chances, going with the main.
Yeah, two characters that these two are pioneers of. Obviously, Douchlas is still very well known for the Urda, but we've seen what PAIKOr can do with the Urda when he's hot hands. You really do not want to be going into PAIKOr, coming off of the back of a reverse 3-0 against that character. So I don't expect to see anything less than the Ezzy. PAIKOr, nothing less than perfection, but, you know.
If you try to reach too far, once you don't get that grab, you might just be dead.
I mean, that's just PAIKOr. It's the beginning of one game. Obviously, he is coming in the loser side. If you are just joining us, that means he will have to take 3 games, and then we reset the bracket to do it all again. I think he's trying to send a message early to show that he does have the hot hand. So even if he does mess up a game here or there, it's not going to hurt him too much, but obviously does not have that set in the back pocket like Douchlas does to make the adaptations. Damn. Forces out all the defensive options there. The air tech gets punished, forces the burst out on the increased knockback.
Good DI by PAIKOr there. That forward I would have definitely killed on a flop on the DI. Someone expecting it, but that conversion here off the top, 2 stocks lead. Douchlas looking clean. The first stock almost looked like a 0 to death, but then every pickup at the end just counts as a stock there. Slow down.
Goes up, waits for it, gonna get caught. PAIKOr having to play defense. Nice jab, picks it up, and the up air.
What a charge of the up air. Douchlas, PAIKOr is always so ready to just charge the up air ever so slightly stronger to make it count. So it's stage independent where it kills. It seems like, oh my goodness, off the corner, just jumps into that leaf and loses the full stock for it. This is now a 3 stock to 1 game. Oh.
Right. PAIKOr said it. I think he's willing to just run this one back, pick it up.
Yeah, doesn't want to give anything more away than he has to. Massive lead. 4 Douchlas here, 3 stock. That leaf kill off the top has something so satisfying about it. When you get it, especially now that the leaf has a closer hitbox that hits stronger, where this is more than a viable option. It's always so nice to see.
Alright, the question is, where do we take this? Obviously, Forbidden Shrine was working out pretty well for PAIKOr, but after the SD, it felt like Douchlas was able to really push the advantage. Maybe PAIKOr might want to be moving the platforms out to the side.
Alright, we're having Combat Lab, one of the more comfort picks for the Zurongs. But as I mentioned earlier, the Forbidden Shrine has worked out wonders. It has worked wonders for the Ezzies, both of them. Now we're on to Combat Lab, and we are having, I don't know what to think about this, but it seems like PAIKOr is switching to the Ashani.
Alright, well, he doesn't have many games to make this one work. Maybe feeling that after the SD, he wasn't really able to make the neutral work out. He obviously had a very explosive start, but SD aside, the game, it was a 3 stock, so even if you're taking it maybe down to 2, it was still a pretty comfortable game for Douchlas, and now that he doesn't have much time to make the adaptations, I think he's going to throw things at the wall and see what sticks. I don't think the Seth will come out if the Ashani doesn't work. But yeah, I think we're basically going to be flopping between Ashani and Zurong. Hopefully for PAIKOr, the Ashani works out so he doesn't have to play with his back against the wall and show us not much of the characters he has on lock. But a very good start, catches that downright angle. The corner of the ledge there can send out a really gross angle. We see it in Yoshi's story as well in Smash.
And stage spikes in this game are very strong. They might even multiply the hit lag there. I'm not too sure about it, but it puts you on such a big disadvantage, being all the way down there, having to waste all your recovery options to get back, not being able to worry about the mix-up. Speaking of mix-up, going around the burst there to just get the stock right then and there.
Yeah, PAIKOr has actually played a little bit of Ezzy. His Ezzy's mad annoying. I think you saw the clip it come out. That was from PAIKOr. He knew that he was dead, like from the moment that 3rd Nair hit. There was nothing he could do. Did the burst anyway, just to, you know, show some form of thing in case Douchlas overextended, but does get caught. He's going to be down 1 stock pretty early after a pretty strong start once again. This time, charge forward air going to take the...
Yeah, we're back to even. Brought it all the way back. And
back to even's probably PAIKOr, I mean, he's been excellent in the low percents, as all Ashanis are, but defensively has struggled, did DI out massively that time. But he's going to land on a charge up there. Maybe didn't realize that that's what she was crouching for.
Big 22 out of it. And the book, that's what he was labbing. The book on the bottom part of the enemy just sends on such a gross upwards angle where it just takes it off the top. Doesn't even need to go for the off the side blast zone.
Alright. This is where that winner's final goes with a nice drive-by set.
No, the double! Misses the triple, but falls. Oh no, the Bears giant stage spike there.
OD. He said, you're down. He's like, I'm not down here with you. You're down here with Spends the burst, and he's still got one more stock left in the tank, so this one's not going to be too much for us. And the fact that we are even, this is a huge momentum swing for PAIKOr. If he's going to be feeling himself at any point during this set, it's got to be now.
Ooh, the conversion almost got to pick it up. But still a second opening here. This is still a decent amount of damage. The tech chase though misses it. PAIKOr needs to make something happen. Gets the forwarder, a double. This could be a triple. No, sends it back with the up air.
We're getting so many
the bottom punch, the double, the air take, but barely stays alive. This is all that matters here.
And he can't land. He's used all of his resources. Has to rush over to the sidelines. Those side platforms that we're talking about have been working out, but PAIKOr needs to stop landing. Okay.
Down B. Oh, a bit too greedy. Overextension. Douchlas capitalizing off of it. But even stock. Last stock situation here on game number 2.
Yeah, we have not seen the foot dive at all, besides just then. So definitely keeping him guessing. All right. Douchlas maybe scrambling a little bit. We're seeing a lot of offensive defensive options.
I was worried that PAIKOr might dive too deep and already tried the double dip, not working and almost a sting, but so close. You gotta make it that close to make it count. Because with all the Douchlas is overextending with and not getting punished with, you need to put up the pressure just as much.
Alright, goes for the parry, gets punished. The Demon Plant we hadn't seen at all in the first game. PAIKOr once again trying to finish it all. Nice parry. Is going to block the projectile as well. Douchlas not going to go for the second hit of the up special. Nearly gets the kill with the book.
Rising up air into the up B.
That was an He's been getting the air techs out of Douchlas, but he hasn't been able to do much more with them. Nice drift back there from Douchlas. Doesn't go for the get up attack and risk getting punished. PAIKOr, nice shield. Nice jab coming out of it. Both these two scrapping in the air. Seeing a mix-up between
that jab was nice, but he didn't commit to the full string. But now on critical, definitely enough time to take it. And now it's even. The switch, the counter pick working out. There's Shani secondary. A better matchup, a better stage, and he makes it count.
So we're now 1 point apiece. The Ashani, you know, we said maybe it'll work out. And for PAIKOR's sake, I'm glad it has.
Yeah, we doubted it in the beginning, but somehow glad to see now it's even.
Yeah, we do have the confirmation from G3 that he doesn't like the Zhu-Ezzy matchup. It is hard. It's not like we said before, Zhu's not your conventional sword. You may look at this and go, oh, I come from Smash, I play Marth, I can play this character. I mean, they may look similar, but that sword is a very long
I like to say, this seems, the Zhurong, I heard the example, I believe from Mewtwo King on Frame Perfect. He was putting it as an example of Ultimate Sheik. She has so many quick movements, so many combo game, but it sometimes doesn't hit strong enough. So you don't have the biggest range, but you kind of do have a disjoint. So you have a good mix of the Sheik as well as the maybe like Mithra.
Yeah.
Without the range.
I mean, I personally, I would love to see her holding the sword in the reverse grip, fully commit to the dagger, work sort of similar to her hooded skin, really embrace the assassin feel, because sometimes it definitely feels like she assassinates your stocks, but she's definitely by no means the heavy hitter. I mean, PAIKOr been making it work. The Ashani a little bit more damage per hit, doesn't need as many in order to take these stocks. We're going to be going to Cyber Skyline for this third game. Spaghetti soup from Douchlas. Both these two have been cooking up some mid-tier pasta. We'll see if they clean it up going into the third game. Obviously, a lot of money on the line here. Maybe both these two players feeling it. Not their first encounter, even in this bracket. And if we do go to a second set, he is going to have to keep some stuff in the tank. Can't blow all of your hidden tricks here. Now, PAIKOr making great use of the Proton Punch to threaten. But the side special, immediately brings himself to that left side platform to make sure he can still stay in.
There's a lot of holding center here. On this stage especially, holding center is so strong. Oh, PAIKOr diving too deep and goes for the forward there, but misses it and takes his own stock out.
That's the PAIKOr special. That was such a healthy stock as well. That one's going to sting, but he has controlled most of this game, so hopefully PAIKOr still will be able to shake that off as usual. Goes for the back air, gets the shield up in time. But that's a big punish. Pushes out, no proton punch.
PAIKOr definitely no stranger to turning down the speed and playing the slow game.
Ah, nice forward air.
Forcing the burst definitely would have killed if you ask me. But now PAIKOr again on the side platform there.
The drill and use of landing there has been really, really solid for Douchlas here. He's been making it really difficult for PAIKOr to know when he can challenge. He's caught by the boomerang.
Yeah, PAIKOr was put in an awkward situation where he was holding shield and waiting for it to return, but he noticed he waited for too long and gave Douchlas an opening, so he decided to just drop it, but got still clipped for it. Unlucky
there, gets the side special 2 whilst on the platform, so he doesn't slide off of it, gets caught whilst he's in soul points. This one's looking good for Douchlas. He's going to finally drop his first stock, and PAIKOr now going to actually get closer to evening this one up. Still has an entire stock of gravy to work with. Hopefully going to be donating a few less stocks. He's done enough charity work in this bracket for sure.
Especially if you're a loser's side of this grand final set. Still no reset has happened and it's 1-1 right now. So this counter pick is on Douchlas' side. And it seems like he has a mighty lead and it's working out so far with the unsafe approach on the downer here. Just green on shield and too high to hit. There's an opening.
Yeah, PAIKOR's up tilts with Ashani have always been very, very good. Always able to convert quite happily from horizontal to vertical combos at a moment's notice, so definitely going to watch out for that. Obviously, it is that slightly more restrained hitbox horizontally.
What a parry there!
Alright, now the Brack's going to force him to the platform, but he still makes his way back to center stage. The way these two just work around each other's buttons in order to take center stage when they choose has been really, really impressive.
Yeah, they look ahead for every opening on whether or not it's worth to continue it or go back and set up maybe some Abraxas, some leaves, some trapping on the edge there. They're just so aware, as well as the Demon Plant. Earlier we saw Douchlas stop a combo for the seed just to parry it back. Oh my goodness, the overextend with the lightning. But doesn't make it count and still a full stock down. Just can't catch him on the stock, but now finally finds the forward tilt to finish off that stock. And now 2 stocks apiece, but still being down a lot. 1 HP on deck for PAIKOr here.
Tries to go for the... Oh, he's spending the battery. He knows he's going to lose it once he goes back to the Angel platform. So just trying to make as use as he can. Has managed to chip away 12 points so far. Douchlas makes his way back from the ledge to center stage once again.
Oh, there's the back air, the down tilt. Good conversion here to clip him still below the platform there, but couldn't make anything more happen because of the big platform there, just making the attack situation. Oh, the air attack been punished and still punishes the...
Oh, that's so good!
What? He's still alive!
That's so lucky for Douchlas. That right there, that was a momentum breaker if I have ever seen one.
Yeah, the smash here must have made the difference there, and he gets the first stock there to bring him down to last stock right now. I can't believe everything is on the side of Douchlas here.
That's crazy. That right there, Douchlas did not have the homie DI when it mattered most. Did not have the clip. He said, nah, bro. Nah, I need this win as finals.
What am I watching? Look at the momentum shift ever since that situation. 70 damage already taken, but now with the opening here. But the massive stage stays still alive. On any other stage, this might have been death, but not on this one. But that forward air will surely do it.
Yeah, having so much open space away from the stage is really good for Ezzy. It just means that you can't... If you commit early, she has way more time to figure out how she's going to get around you. Whereas PAIKOr, as you can see, he's always forced to go to these pink platforms. And that's where the leaf is immediately there for Douchlas to cover it, chip away at his HP, recovery after recovery. Forward air, gonna connect.
Oh, fast conversions, but it wasn't just the right button. The neutral B, the proton punch, just not in time to connect properly. Oh, that opening could have been it, but not quite, not quite.
He tries to punish, but he's a little bit too quick on the draw, tries to get the drive-by turnaround there. Right, reverse up air, that's going to be unsafe. This
Yeah,
time
be
gets the
careful.
side switch.
The air tag.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
forced
forced
to
to
burn.
use
Oh
it.
no, dropped a bit too low, and it's such a sad SD. We hate to see it, but Douchlas is liking it for sure. I mean, 2-1 in the finale, grand finale winner side. Still a full set to work with. This is like the most comfortable lead he can ask for.
Ah, it was the projectile zoom. Yes, of course. Even though, I mean, it's deceptively high up. You'd still think that
Yeah.
that right there, but
That was hype. That was for sure really cool. But the DI obviously on point. You had to be ready for it. If you press one wrong direction for just one frame, you would have definitely died off the top.
yeah, I'm not saying that someone on commentary would have died, but I definitely would have lost that stock.
But just
But,
the side B usage for PAIKOr going off stage, and it worked out a couple times, but at the end there, he overcommitted a bit too much and is deep, unfortunately.
I mean, that really is just PAIKOR's like whole thing. He can sometimes say, you know, don't throw away your advantage. You know, stay safe where you need to. But he's definitely the king of live by the sword, die by the sword. We just replay once again. Just looks so good.
I see something that I don't want to believe is happening, but it seems like we're going right back to Cyber Skyline.
Okay, I mean, the Cyber Skyline didn't look bad. Obviously, the recovery aspect, PAIKOR a lot more limited compared to Douchlas when it comes to recovering from offstage. But the Cyber Skyline neutral felt very, very comfortable on both sides. Definitely felt like, at the very least, PAIKOR was more than comfortable playing it. Let's see if he can hold on to this advantage state a little bit more, not be forced to go for these recoveries where he's getting chipped, nickel and dimed. Dash
I
Shani.
definitely agree. It seemed like this might be PAIKOR's stage even. Just the unfortunate SD as well as so many combos working out well. But it's still such a tough opponent with Douchlas making every touch just count. 54 the quickest one.
Yeah, that's actually a very, very good point. 2 SDs. You could argue that the second one was forced, but 2 SDs from PAIKOR. Nice use of the side special there to force the ledge trump, but not able to actually get in front of it. Alright, no resources now. Forced to rush high. Has to land with a hit.
Rising up is one of the juiciest hit to hit every time. Oh no, Douchlas missing the second part of the up. He forced to burst it to come back. Some flaps from both sides.
The Brack's not out in time, so PAIKOR gonna get a free chance to get back.
The
It'll be interesting to see if he
actually
counts
coming
to
in
the book.
clutch.
Yeah, because you talked about it before. Red Burst is going to put him in that critical hit state. Tries to finish it. I mean, the stock is basically already over, so no need to hold on to the blue.
For sure.
150 to 50.
Couldn't quite make it. This stage being so ginormous came in clutch for PAIKOr once. Still down on stock, but it seems like this might not be Douchlas' counter pick after all. It used to be such a prevalent Ezzy counter pick, but now with all the space here to work with, it seems like it could be for multiple different characters now. Especially with PAIKOR's playstyle.
No, we'll just have to see if he can make it in. Douchlas has been so solid. Obviously got the best of him in winners finals. Making it work this time. No Seth in sight.
And again, did you see that? That book would have killed on any other stage, but Cyber? Not quite. Another neutral interaction, but there it is. No! Cyber again!
I think it's also really good DI
from
from PAIKOR. I think he's now actually accounting for what changes the hitbox. Because before, I think he was just going for, you know, survival DI, DI up. But then the new tech obviously makes you turbo in. So now he's starting to adjust for it. He even managed to pick up the cross-up DI on the book that time. He's now down to his final soul point. Goes for Red Burst.
Remix, but at least wanted to use the resource. Just couldn't make anything happen with it. And now forced to wall jump, not getting punished here. 2 plinks on deck, will we see them use? Oh, the dash-ins across the leaf, but couldn't have any space. Just gets clipped by it.
Alright, no spark now from Douchlas. Gets caught by the down air. Doesn't get the up air, but gets...
Oh, this might just be it. He didn't opt for the forwarder, I can't believe it. Because the critical state reaches long enough where the forwarder would have connected and it would have been a stock as well since the burst was utilized early on.
I laugh from Ezzy. Gonna be looking to take that all the way to the bank. Remember, this game right here for PAIKOR, if he's not able to take it, that's going to be Douchlas securing the bigger part of a $2,000 prize pool. Just 2 stocks left to go.
PAIKOR just opting so many times in neutral to just dash dance across the projectiles, around the projectiles. The spacing is impeccable, but so many times it doesn't even matter because Douchlas is ready to cover so much more space. And here this, oh, forcing the burst, already bursting in time. I can't believe he actually got the burst out without a fake zoom there. Ooh.
Alright, tries to go for the side special this time. He's spent his battery, has to land with a hitbox. We said it before. The recovery options for Ezzy so much better on this stage compared to what we've seen from PAIKOr. He's now got to go for one last stock.
PAIKOr's tournament stock. This is all he has. Oh my goodness. There's just no time to breathe. And Douchlas going for it. The up B trying to go off the top. But still 2 more stocks to work with. And the Demon Plant is as well in neutral there in center. Oh, PAIKOr going deep, and what now? Makes it back to the platform though, but he needs some big crucial openings and can't be touched. Speaking of which, down to 37 HP and in orange, just gives it to him, knows it full well, it's over, and Douchlas is taking it. Season 2 finale, our new crowned champion.